All right, y'all, what's going on? It's Combo Breaker 99. I'm back with another quick video. Okay, y'all, I'm back with this quick one here. Just want to give y'all my thoughts on this situation. Shout out to Stray. He sent me this comment in my video I did last night because, as y'all know, I watch majority of the time I watch these fights with the sound down, and I'm not listening to anything except just watching the fight. But I went back and listened because I saw a lot of people talking about this, but I went back and listened, and I heard Tony Kelley's comments he made in the corner, and my first reaction was wow. It was like, wow. Of course, there's already people talking about, okay, they're saying this isn't racism. This is people just being too sensitive. Of course, he's one because he said the comment, and he's still backing the comment up. But I was going to play the comment, but I said I don't even want to play it because his voice annoys me. I don't even want to hear him. But y'all know the comment he made. I'll just go ahead and read it here. But let me see. Well, as y'all know, it was coming down to it. Andrea Lee was getting her behind whooped already. It was coming down to that last round, and he was basically saying that, look, she needs to get back in there and go ahead and win, because he said, look, you need to watch out because that's what they're going to do. They're dirty effing Brazilians. They're going to effing cheat like that. I guess he was referring to some eye pokes, which I didn't see. I didn't really notice any eye pokes. I don't know if he was talking about that or some other tactics that Viviane Araújo was using in there, but those are the words that he said. He said that's what they're going to do. They're dirty effing Brazilians. They're going to effing cheat like that, right? So a lot of people have been responding to it. Gilbert Burns, Chris Cyborg, Adrian Yanez, all these people, they've been responding. Bilal Muhammad, they've all been, dubbing him a racist. And I mean, I have to agree. I have to agree on that. People are always so quick to say, oh, when people talk, it's not racism, but it is. Words lead to actions, and words are words can be racist, actions can be racist, right? So when he said this was coming from a part of him. This is his way of thinking. This is his way of getting her motivated by bringing out his true feelings and possibly her true feelings. So that's why I have to say I got to take away respect from her, because she continues to associate with these type of men in there. These are the type of people that she associates with. So she definitely knows how this person is behind closed doors, right? Which is something else I'll talk about here in a minute. But this is his retaliation on Twitter. He said, "Cancel culture is real. What I said was real, and in the heat of the battle, and in no way had any type of racist connotations meant. But if that's the way you want to take it," he said, he don't give a F. "So many people quick to say racist. This issue's getting old. My reference was to a dirty eye poke." If your reference was to a dirty eye poke, you would say this fighter's dirty. You wouldn't say all Brazilians are dirty, refer to they're dirty Brazilians. You know what I mean? You would say, hey, this cheater is poking my fighter in the eye, right? Or this, cheater is continuing to do dirty tactics, right? That's what you would say, right? But he's kind of contradicting himself right here when he says that what I said was real in the heat of the battle. Well, people say racist stuff in the heat of the battle. I've been there before. People, if you're winning an argument, like I've been here before with certain white people, white racist people, whenever I'm just coming with straight words, I'm not even cussing, I'm just coming with some facts, then boom, they start letting it go. They just start spewing out, right? Because that's the way they want to hit me in the heat of the battle, because they think it's a battle when I'm just defending myself. Whenever they want to come with something to really dig at me and hit me with a low blow, they're going to start throwing the N-word at me. Just like these Karens that you see out here in the open, like when they can't win an argument, when they fighting over a parking space, whenever somebody takes their parking space, whether it be black or Hispanic or whatever, they start saying stuff like, go back to your country, go back to Africa, go back to wherever, right? So that's what they do. And that's what he was doing. In the heat of the battle, his true feelings came out. And that's what it is, right? And as far as cancel culture, look, I'm not part of that cancel culture. Like, I'm not part of that sensitive stuff and that woke stuff, but I'm part of the real, and I know racism, right? So if anybody that's telling me in this situation I'm being sensitive, or, oh, he's not being racist, they haven't really experienced real racism. Because like I said, racism comes in the form of words and it comes in the form of actions. It's just letting it get to a point where you let it escalate, right? So for me, you have to attack it now and just say, hey, this type of person needs to be taken out of the corner, or they need to be checked now by other fighters, or like myself. You know what I mean? You need to be checked on that right now. And that's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't even have to come down to all this, okay, oh, it's cancel culture, oh, it's just people being sensitive. No, it ain't that. Like, I know the difference between somebody being sensitive and when somebody's just really letting their true feelings out about how they feel about another race. And that's what he did. Like, he was trying to get her amped up, say, hey, look, we taking it to what she is. We taking it to her country people. We Americans, we going to do this, right? We going to beat her because she's a dirty, cheating Brazilian, right? That's how I take it, you know? And then when he just says stuff like this, like, you could take it how you want to take it, he don't give a F. Well, to me, that's just saying, okay, that means it is real. That's really what you mean. You really are trying to say that you are racist, because if you really stand by you not being racist, you're going to go out of your way to say, hey, look, I'm not. Because if you associate with other races, then you will want to say, okay, I'm not racist. You know, you want to defend that stance because you want to protect your friendship with other people of other colors, right? So that's what I took from it. I took from it him being racist, him being one of those type of people, like, when it gets down and dirty and you start losing, you start using low blow tactics. Like I said, low blow doesn't necessarily mean hitting somebody in the groin. I mean, a verbal attack can be a verbal low blow, right? When you start taking it to, you know, calling people, you know, the N word, or you just start saying, oh, go back to your country and stuff like this, right? You want to really hit them low just to say, look, I'm better than you, right? And that's the vibe I get from him. Like I said, that you just got to really read between the lines of certain things like this. And that's how I feel where he's coming from. It's just like the other day, you know, when somebody posted something about Wei Lee on my channel, you know, the first thing they do is just say, oh, when she loses, she's going to go straight to working in a Chinese buffet. Like, why? Like, why would she be working there? You know, she's a fighter. Like, why would she have to start working in a Chinese buffet? You know what I mean? Like, it's just like little things like that can escalate into big things. And then somebody the other day told me, like, the best way to get rid of racism is to ignore it. Oh, really? So just like in school, like, ignoring a bully's going to stop whooping up on you? No way. Like, you have to stand up for yourself. You have to attack that bully. You know, you have to defend yourself from that bully. You don't just let that bully continue to hound you and bug you, then say, oh, well, what I do is now I just ignore him. No, you can ignore him all you want, but he ain't going to ignore you, right? Same with racism. Oh, were you saying that mass shooting the other day, people should have just ignored the racism, just ignored it, kept on walking? I'm sure a lot of black people and a lot of other minorities every day, they're just trying to live their life, you know, not even thinking about racism. But the minute somebody comes along with a gun with the N-word put on it, I mean, so what, you just walk away from that? But anyways, I just wanted to address that because that's how it starts. You know, that's how it is. You know, of course, people would say, oh, that's too deep. No, that's what it is. I'm just saying, like, this type of person like he is that talks like this, he's associated with other people like that'll even take it further. And to me, there's no place for racism. There's no place for, you know, calling somebody out their country like that and just trying to stereotype and say everybody's dirty like that. You know, because there just ain't no place for that. There just ain't no place for that. The fight game is supposed to be a place where, you know, people come together and compete. And that's what it is. People from other countries. I mean, to me, that's stuff just ain't tolerated, you know. And yeah, like I said, anybody telling me, oh, racism don't exist, you ain't me. You ain't ever been me and you won't be me, right? And ignoring racism, sure, okay. Yeah, you ignore it next time somebody starts shooting up a movie theater or a supermarket, you know, dressed down in camouflage, just trying to, you know, blast everybody that's black up in there, you know. But anyways, that's a whole nother topic. Like I said, with him, though, he needs to, you know, just like Chris Cyborg said, she responded, just apologize for it and move forward. And he needs to watch what he says if he wants to continue to be in the UFC. You know, and the UFC should address that as well. But as for Andrea Lee, like I said, when I heard that, it just made the beatdown so much more satisfying.